All right, Ben and Kevin with you. Going to chat some Braves with you, so thanks so much for joining us. But Kevin, we're 16 games into the season, wrapping up this homestand on Thursday, and then the Braves head to Cleveland to take on the Indians, followed by the Reds. So, like I said last night on the air, you don't have to be a baseball genius to figure out what the issues are of this ball club right now. It's in the bullpen, and the concern is that last night repeats itself, because you're not going to see any additions to this cast as far as people outside the organization coming in anytime soon.
Yeah, that's the problem with where you are in the schedule right now, Ben, is that teams aren't willing to start shipping off relievers here in the third week of the year. So right now the Braves are going to have to rely on not only the guys that you have here at the big league level, but potentially some of the younger arms. Maybe it's a Kyle Wright, maybe it's a Bryce Wilson, maybe Touki Toussaint moves into the pen when Mike Foltynewicz comes back. We'll see what happens. The problem is that, there is that one guy that's still out on the market, and we all know him, who that is, Craig Kimbrell. But, again, to get to that point in the game, you need to have guys like Parsons, like Sabatka, like Biddle, like Minter. Guys need to step up, and unfortunately that wasn't the case last night.
And you also need starting pitchers going deep. And starting pitchers aren't going to learn to go deep at the big league level. They have to ace that before they get here. You have to train them in the minor leagues to go 6, 7, 8 innings into a ball game. We'll see, most likely, Mike Soroka get the nod in the finale versus the Diamondbacks, pushing Touki Toussaint back. And we've been following these guys for several years, Kevin. They've all been one unit, really, all these young guys coming along about the same time. We're seeing those guys start to take it to that next level. We're seeing that with Fried right now. Soroka will come up. You'll expect maybe 5, 6 innings out of him. But I think for these guys to hit that next step and take it to another gear, we've got to see that progression hit 6 innings, 7 innings, 8 innings, where they're logging lots of innings over the course of a season. You brought up a really good point in our Clubhouse Sport today. The furthest Max Fried has ever gone into a season is, what, 118 innings?
Yeah, 118.
So he's not going to jump from 118 to 190 innings. That's just not how it happens. He may be there at the end of the 2020 season, but for right now, that's where the growing pains are, I feel. I feel like they're in that transition period where they're trying to reach 160, 170, 180 innings in a season.
Your problem is right now your bullpen's only going to be as good as your starting rotation. If the bullpen has to cover 4 or 5 innings a night and get 12 or 15 outs, I don't care what kind of bullpen you have. I don't care who's down there. You're going to burn through guys by the time you get to the All-Star break. So you need starters. It might sound easy. It's not, but you need starters to get deeper into ball games. And, Kevin Gausman tonight, we'll see Soroka tomorrow, Touki. Those guys, I think, have the ability to go out there and give you 7 innings a night. But it all starts with throwing strike one, being on the attack, being aggressive. That's the reason why we saw Sean Newcomb sent down. He was not throwing strikes early in the count. So they're going to try to find guys who will. Pretty
simple. Throw strikes and you're here. You don't, you're going to be out. And we've seen that when the team broke camp. We've seen that with guys here who have been sent down. I think that's a pretty good, I guess, Newcomb, the whole, I guess coming into spring training, he was the number 2 in the rotation. And I feel he's the perfect example of, if you're not getting the job done, we don't have a whole lot of time for you. And that's the unfortunate nature of how things are going on the mound right now. So need these guys to go deeper in innings, and hopefully see that tonight with Kevin Gausman, and again tomorrow with Mike Soroka and Touki Toussaint, and so on and so forth. So that's where we are right now. 146 games left to go.
That's it?
Yeah, that's it.
He's already counting the days.
Lots of time for the bullpen to get better, and they need to get a lot better very quickly. So we'll catch up with you later. For Kevin, I'm Ben. See you later.